Welcome back, guys, to East 9 Monstrum Nox, where last episode our story began with a prison break as Adol made his escape from his cell below Balduq. Finding a weapon and fighting through the monsters deep within the catacombs, he was intercepted by a woman who shot him with a bullet, bestowing a curse that changed his form into that of a monstrum, and who was given the moniker of the Crimson King by Aprilis. Adol then used his form and the Crimson Line gift to defeat Maritudo, as the guards chasing caught up to our exhausted hero, and he took the plunge into the aqueduct below. Washing up into the city at night after we witnessed how he and Dogi came to Balduq in his time imprisoned, Adol found a way to disguise himself, crashing out in an abandoned building as morning came. However, on starting to explore, two blood moons appeared, transporting him into the grim world Nox alongside the other monstrums summoned forth by Aprilis. The group then slew the advancing Lemures, returning to town as Adol reunited with Dogi, finishing our first chapter with many mysteries to investigate and a new adventure awaiting.
Now this is the hideout fit for a monstrum. Ain't much to look at now, but we'll spruce her up like new. Gotta get her up and running so you can get to breaking that curse. Until then, you're stuck killing monsters for who knows how long. Where I see it, the other monstrums are more keen on keeping to themselves. One of them steals on a moral high ground, and one thinks the city is a giant cage match. Okay, they're not trying to break the curse? Or maybe they think their gifts are some kind of godsend. Just wish there was a way to contact them with our Aprilis lady. Something else has been on my mind. Is it the prison?
Well...
Yeah, you think so too, right? That there's something fishy about it? Aprilis herself said there was a mystery to be solved in there. What's the deal with that prisoner in the cell next to you? Not to mention that creepy maze of a basement crawling with monsters. You ever heard of any prison like that? The only thing I can think of is that it's not just a prison, or that it wasn't always one. It is interesting, isn't it? With Adol would definitely say that versus it's a dangerous place. You're not thinking about going back in there after just escaping by the skin of your teeth, are you? No two ways about it, Adol. Looks like our next adventure's already underway. I suppose so. The average everyday life of being a chosen one constantly. We're a running start.
Yeah.
Things are getting interesting. Who knew there'd be an adventure here? If you're really planning on looking into the prison, then there's something you need to know first. I heard a rumor that the prison's got a frequent visitor who knows a lot about it. He works for a local big shot establishment called the Pendleton Company. Is it close by? Sure is. You can find it in the central district north of the main gates. Could be a waste of time, but hey, we're not going anywhere anytime soon. One more thing, Adol. On the off chance that Aprilis was bluffing about that curse, wanted to see for yourself whether you can leave the city or not. Okay, you know the plan. Just keep your head down out there. Let's begin. Chapter 2. The White Cat's Melancholy. Time to slowly introduce ourselves to the other monstrum, right? So what have we done? We've just set up down here. Beds first, Dogi. We need somewhere nicer to sleep. I mean, I don't want to be constantly resting on stone. Well, I better dig it if we're going to be stuck here a while. I'll get the essentials. I'll leave the information gathered to you, Adol. The Pendleton Company is in the northern part of the central district. Just keep your head down. Oh, and won't hurt to see what happens if you try leaving town, just so we're sure. Gotcha. Let's recklessly walk towards that light show that I saw. Well, that is obviously some form of barrier, right? I can draw so many things here. So I don't know if I should bother trying to read that because it was going to go by in no time at all. The Prison City of Balduq seems to be much larger than you expected. A map might prove useful for navigating the city. Map menu. Press the left button to open up the map. Press triangle to switch between the region map and the area map. Story objective, undiscovered landmarks and more. Relief tiles too. Exploration and treasure discovery rates. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. But first you should head to the main gates and confirm whether or not you can leave. I wish there was a way to just get him to run without going into a spin. That looks suspicious to me. Yeah, fresh race from out of town, I take it. This is the Balduq's Visitors Kiosk. Can I introduce you in a tour of the city? Oh, any spots for the next prison tour?
In that case...
You're a real jokester, you know that? Well, maybe the Prison City, but that doesn't make the place an attraction or anything. Still, there's something different about you, I can tell. You just might be the right guy for the job, in fact. What job? See, for a visitor's kiosk, the info we have to offer has gotten a little outdated. All of us employees are locals, so we're kind of lacking an outsider's perspective. We like to pinpoint exactly what makes Balduq appealing to travellers like you. What I'm getting at is, if you happen on any landmarks that really just speak to you, I'd appreciate if you'd come and speak them right back over to me. Oh, you trust my judgment on this?
Yeah.
Yep, in fact, we prefer it. I won't force you or anything, but you'd be helping us out a great deal. You wouldn't be walking away from this empty-handed, of course. We can offer you a reward for every, let's say, 3 landmarks you discover. Yeah, sure. Scenic locales in and around Balduq are marked on the map as landmarks. Shining circle of light. Report discovered landmarks to Alex at the visitor's kiosk. He's seeking info. Landmark icons will update when discovered as well. So blue for the undiscovered ones. Rediscovering Balduq's appeal would make me happier than just about anything. So if you find any landmarks to catch your eye, make sure to come back and report them. Oh, and if you've got any questions about the city, feel free to ask. I'm not manning this visitor's kiosk for nothing, after all. Why do people keep be put in jail all the time? I'm still suspicious where this treasure chest is. Right, so if I go like this, we see landmarks are out here. In the section that we've been in, there isn't seemingly anything. Now, I want to stop my suspicious rolling. Oh, the shop's open.
Hello. Are you looking for something?
So yeah, basically the accessory I've got is these 2 rings that cost 800, of which I only have 309, are rolled into one. Plus an extra critical rate, so maybe I should wait a little bit before I equip that specific thing until I can at least buy 1 accessory. I'll say, like, even that's a bit early to equip that special accessory we got for playing the other game. Our store deals in local traditional self-sustainable handcrafted Glean trinkets. Even the Pendleton Company buys from us, a testament to our quality and selection. Don't believe me? Pick one up and see for yourself.
Come again,
Robbery.
okay?
I guess I can't go this way because it wants me to go in a specific direction. And it won't let me go this way either. Because it wants me to go in a specific direction. This is weird. Where's this treasure chest then? My god, what? It's down there! Now listen carefully. You'll need to take 2 days of rest. And don't forget to take your medicine exactly how I told you. I will. Thanks, Dr. Eric. And they have joint text, so nothing new there. So who costs the most? Not me. Damn it! 7 wanted posters displayed on the bulletin board. It's a strange feeling seeing your face up there as a criminal. So I'm... second. The Hawk is top. Other posters depicting the peculiarly dressed monstrums are also displayed. Damn you, Hawk! How can I do more crimes so that I can be first? Come to think of it, it seems the White Cat is still up to her thieving antics. As for the Hawk, he scours the streets for people to fight, distressing rumours indeed. What's more, they say the monstrums perpetrate these crimes using supernatural powers. Come to think of it, it seems the White Cat is still up to her thieving antics. As for the Hawk, he scours... oh, damn. Same dialogue. Right, won't let me go over the borders at all. What will become of the peace and order of Balduq? Well, that guy's going to block me off whenever I try to... ooh, shiny! It's a monstrum! It's the Hawk! He's causing trouble in the main square! What? A monstrum? If I remember right, the warden despises the Hawk the most. I remember not getting his way. He's psychotic. Don't be a coward. We've got a job to do. Now, handy. Security at the front gate seems to have lessened. I thought I saw a shiny, but it's actually just a light coming down on there. Does that feral Hawk really plan on striking again in broad daylight? I'd go stop him, of course, but I can't exactly leave the gates unguarded. Well, you've kind of moved up your position a bit too far. I mean, literally, I could just leave. magical barrier spontaneously appears, pushing you back with a powerful force. The curse must be preventing you from leaving the city.
Ouch! I am so sorry. Are you okay? I mean, I didn't hurt you, did I?
I'm fine, but you seem distracted.
What's wrong?
Yes, I was. I'm really sorry about that. I've been having a hard time at work. Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you.
Okay, already working at your age? Well, let's not judge your age, we don't know. What kind of job is it?
Well... But I have to be going now. Sorry again.
Yes, now check my pockets is correct. Decide to head for the Pendleton Company in the Central District. You can reach the Central District by heading north from here. That really doesn't look shiny. Hold L1 and L to dash, that's for sure. Just take care not to bump into the townsfolk. Yeah, we found out that one. Alright, so I can't leave. I can just dash through everywhere like this. Not suspicious at all. I can get up here. I can get around the back of here, but I can't jump down. And the wild river's just beautiful. Well, I don't know, I can't get down there. I was gonna have a look. Showing these little fast travel points, maybe. Ah! Ah! It's so shiny!
Hey!
What's up, Henry?
Always
You
a
sell
pleasure.
ingredients. Apples, potatoes, and raisins. Raisins are 120. I can also just straight up use them.
Done already?
I'm a direct distributor for any produce grown in the agricultural district. Everything up for sale has our guaranteed stamp of approval. Try them out for yourself.
Come back soon.
Maybe I will. There's too many shinies there out of my way. Equally, there's something... Oh, it's below me. Every time I find something interesting at this point, it's like, oh, what? It's down there. There's something down there, but I can't get there. Oops, did I bump into you? Whoops. It's another shady man shop. What do you want? You look like you're up to no good. My gut tells me you're on the other side of the law. Roman soldiers are looking for me.
Yes.
You're not lying. I never understood how someone could be honest to a fault until now. Still, I can sense a strong determination behind those eyes. Between those eyes, too.
Very well. I'll open my wares to you.
Okay, shady man.
Name's Maxim. I deal in black market commodities you can't find anywhere else. What you do with the things you buy from me is none of my business. And what I do with the things I buy from you is none of yours. Fail to keep our business discreet, and we'll never do business again.
Fair deals. You can now do business with Shady Dealer Maxim. A black market dealer will offer items missed during the story in the bargain bin. Oh no, miss boss! No! You can purchase key items and valuables you may have missed while advancing the story. Previously obtained rewards will not be offered. Rare finds can only be purchased once. You can get empty bottles which you can fill with medicine. You can also purchase special items not sold in regular shops. Equally, of course, we do have our life elixir here. We've got a sweet remedy that can give me experience. So I may as well just use it and get some experience. I'll use 2, in fact. A Tempest elixir just gets 1 whole level, but you should hold on to that, surely. That's how it works, right? Alright, base max HP up 100 sounds pretty tasty on the basis that I had 174 and I have 274. It's quite a big gain at this point in time. Ooh. I need to remind you that I only do business with people who can keep a secret. You be careful. Strike a deal. Violet gloves that add poison, or gaudy gloves that add confuse. But I need materials. So it's a trade shop, basically.
You buying or not?
So these aren't missed, but with 34k in cash, I can definitely get myself improved.
I see.
Of course, I've got nowhere near that amount. I have 100% of that amount. I have 1% of that amount. There we go, words. We've got 2 expellents. What are expellents? Curious Curse. Not bad. Also, there's something else down there. There's lots of things around here, or up there. There's a sense of scale to this place. I can't double jump when I'm out and about in town. Ah! Vicious dog!
Please, take a gander.
Perry's Pub. Meals restore the entire party's HP and grant one of various beneficial effects.
I recommend everything.
An asparagus roulade, or a black fig. Revive and heals 100 HP. We'll be visiting you in the future, that's for sure.
Didn't see anything you needed?
Well, hello there, handsome. You look like you could use a good drink. We've got plenty here at the pub. How about stepping in for a glass?
Hope to see you again soon.
Maybe in the future. We'll be by. I'm busy exploring at the moment. Is it safe to put candles on top of the bar, or you should put cat? I'll age it better. Alright, so if I'm looking to go anywhere, it seems like yes, cool. I do recover HP from just standing still. Alright, fess up. Who keeps leaving footprints on the side of my house? Okay, new graffiti discovered. Tell me that's down there again. Yep. Oh! I mean, that rock looks like I should press it. That rock looks determined for me to press it. I'm going in! Where plain sight might fail, the mind's eye can serve to reveal the way ahead. Oh, damn it. Do I need a skill or something by the looks of things? Because that looks interactable as anything. Wait, there's a chest here. Okay, there's a chest here, but is there a chest here? Okay, so I can't go some directions in town. This is down below in the central district. Hey, there's a chest. I'm getting lost in the exploration side of things here. Can't take a boat somewhere.
A treasure chest!
2 black figs. It's a good old revive. It's a chest over the other way as well, but I can't get that at all. And supposedly, the question marks are the 2 shops above me that I haven't checked out yet. Who'd have thought an East would be an exploration-based game? Nah, no clue.
Hey!
Edward. Bookstore! Books! Resists curse for an amulet for 1,000.
Done already?
Heroic epics, gripping tragedies, the world's full of all sorts of tales. They enraptured me so much that I bought any and every book I've gotten my hands on. Before I knew it, I'd gotten to the point where I opened up the shop here. Now I've even got regulars to share my stories with. I couldn't be happier about it.
Come back
Is there a
soon.
rental service? Rosalie's Prison Goods.
Come on in. Can I help you find
Sales
anything?
armor. A ride-along pickguard attachment. That's what I need to spend my first cash on. Defense plus 15, SP plus 5 when attacked. That's not bad. Okay. The better tier of gear is for about 1600. Just like the name says, I deal in goods made in the prison by the prison. I'll say it takes a real special customer to lay eyes on a store like this. So go ahead, buy something. You won't get a better grade for your scold anywhere. Okay, so this is what we make the prisoners work away doing. Do they get any cut? Does make you wonder, doesn't it? Our first landmark. The Fountain Plaza, an impressive landmark spot in the city of
This is
Balduq.
amazing.
Another unforgettable memory of your adventures. Just even going back and forth and trying to map everything was crazy. Hear the tales of the heroes of old. Wow, so this is Balduq Central District. Look at all these people, Reno. You really are a bumpkin, aren't you? Just be careful setting up shop. Gotta be wary of thefts and such in the city. Roger that. Let's get to finding a perfect spot right away then. What? Does she think I'm gonna help or something? Yes. You're gonna end up, like, coupling up. You don't know it yet. This is Adel's Armory. As I've seen you around, are you a traveller? This is a weapon shop, but I'm afraid we're still setting up. We'll be up and running soon. Just sit tight for now. I sell this gothic sword I've got. Right, so where have I not been so far while I'm mapping this? Is there a... There we go. That's what I'm looking for. A different kind of actual area map. The one that tells me more from a distance of what I've mapped and what I haven't. Oh, another curious spectator, huh? Well, you came at just the right time. Why? Because I, Newtown Marie, have dug my way straight to the truth. You ready? There's a reason Cardinal Lindheim went missing, and here it is. Breaking news! Missing Cardinal Lindheim slaughtered by feral hawk. The Cardinal was attacked by the hawk on his way to a visitation. Probably. Man, I'm good. My eye for the truth scares even me sometimes. Cardinal's out by the hawk. Yeah. You don't actually know. You're just assuming. But to be honest, it's probably not a bad assumption if that's the kind of thing he goes around doing. Can't jump up there. I want to double jump, but I guess I can't use that power while I'm out in town. Be a bit suspicious that someone can jump in midair.
Come on in. Everything's
Le Bistro Blanc. You can buy white nuts here.
not gonna buy any. Can I help you find
I mean, I can probably try to sell absolutely nothing. You can't even sell the old silver. Have you heard? They say the white cat's out and about again. She's this lady thief who burgles the rich no matter how tight the security. Cool, right? And it all goes towards helping the Shantytown, too. I mean, how can you not cheer her on? She's Robin Hooded, is she?
Soon.
Best bistro in all of Balduq. Alright, so we've checked out this landmark. We haven't talked to this guy yet. Oh, Cardinal Lindheim, just where could you have gone? It's been nearly a month since you first went missing, and the government general has been in disarray ever since. One has to wonder if the garrison's even taken this in earnest. Ugh. So where we're heading, it's mostly in that building. In fact, where we're heading is that building. So let's go past it. See how far we can go. Is this a passage? It is. Oh, hello. There's a chest above me. There's another chest above me. There's a sign there. There's some cats having an argument.
Yes, got one.
I got an azure pedal, and Adol sounds very happy about it, so we'll assume it's good. The Roman garrison is standing guard here. Best not to get too close to them. Yes, sir. That was through a gap there. Oh, man. Is there a way that I can get the height needed? Aha, here we go.
A treasure chest.
Excellent. Here lieth the might of the hawk, sore unbound in the endless blue, that even the most seasoned of soldiers tremble in thy wake. This has a mysterious presence, but nothing really happens. Okay then, there's the chest that I definitely cannot reach. Especially because if I want to gain some speed, all I'm going to do is flop. I think we know what to do with that, right? And I can't go this way? No, I can. Wait, how far can I actually travel? Oh man, it's below me again? Well, there's quite a large amount of places I can travel, but I can't actually get to anything good. Well, you only get one chance to map something for the first time, I guess. And this is the end of my road. So that's as far as I can get without being able to get higher, around, and more. So let's head into... Oh, actually, wait a second. Tell a lie, there's this area over here. My goodness, how big is this? Oh, hello there. I get the feeling something wonderful's about to happen to me, and soon. Everyone feels like that once in a while, right? I can't wait to see what it is.
A treasure chest!
5 potatoes. I'm kind of hoping to find, like, armor or something. Pretty nice. It might be a bit of wishful thinking here, but... Okay, no way to jump over there. Ooh, can I hover through the air by doing that? There's never of these azure petals.
Oh, this is...
Adol, can you finish the sentence to explain exactly what it is we're looking at here? Okay, let's play Monstrum today. Yay, I'll be the white cat. Meow wow, gather round. There's plenty of gold for everyone. Then I'll be the hawk. Haha, taste divine retribution. What even is divine retribution anyway? Like a timeout? Well, whatever. Whoosh, slash. It's a timeout, yeah. It's definitely what it is. Some boxes. How much further can I travel? Huh? Something here, but it seems to be on top again. There's some graffiti over there.
a treasure chest!
2 white nuts. Well, at least I've got items that surely will help me out later on, maybe. Not bad to have at least a stock. I can't jump over to that place and see if I can parkour over the other way. Right, well that seems to be the limits of what I can currently explore. So let's go into the other place. Does divine retribution involve punting nopons? Nopons? Definitely does. Hello there, have you come to worship at the cathedral? Here, all are welcome regardless of standing. May the grace of the hieroglyphs be with you. So I have either a chest down here.
A treasure chest!
5 apples. Some kind of landmark event in here. Oh, wait a second. It's on top or inside. I don't know which. We have no clue. You're a special event. Hello there. Are you a traveller? Welcome to Balduq Cathedral. We're delighted to host our devoted worshippers today as always. Mass is held both in the morning and the evening. Everyone is welcome. Furthermore, we are accepting alms from all our charitable worshippers. We accept many forms of alms. Anything helps, especially any surplus food items you may have. Do you need anything other than food?
Yeah.
Our worshippers show their support in many ways. However, we cannot in good faith accept anything more from travellers. While we welcome any kind of food, we will only accept each type once. Aha! Please only donate what you have to spare. Nothing more. Donate meals for the needy to Sister Mel at Balduq Cathedral. She's holding a food drive for charity at the cathedral in the central district. She only requires 1 of each dish, so consider donating your excess meals. Dishes can be purchased from shops. Menus differ by shops, so try to check around. I definitely don't have anything to donate to her at the moment. So, collectible food. What does that say? Cathedral library. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere else, though. So, repeatable quests. Is this guarded? It's just locked. This cathedral is a place rife with history, constructed around 500 years ago. In addition to the Grand Hall of Worship, it also contains a library for public use. Please feel free to stay as long as you wish. Alright, at this point, I feel like we want to be able to transform. Just so we can go exploring on a more, you know, vertical scale than what we've done. But it looks like there's a landmark up there. Oh, was it up there then? Was there a little, like, circle that appeared when I spanned up? And there's chests up there too? Yeah, the chest's definitely not there. So, I'd have to climb the thing. If I can. So, let's go in here. Finally, we continue on with the main story. A massive sign hangs above the doorway. This must be the Pendleton Company Dogi was talking about. We sign ahead inside to see if they have any information on the prison. Our first exploration complete. How much more of this town? What's going on with that Nox at the top?
That is simply reprehensible.
Forgive me, sir. But, Mr. Reach, I made sure it was in the safe last night.
Check it again. This has persisted for too long. I will not allow it to damage this company's reputation.
I understand, sir.
We would like to apologize to you too, Miss Krisha. Me? You don't have to do that. I mean, not that you don't have to do anything, just that you don't have to apologize.
Damn right they're going to do something. Krisha, you worked hard to secure these sales, did you not? For one so business-minded, you do not seem to grasp the gravity of the situation, especially considering it concerns you directly.
But those sales were my...
What is Pendleton's strategy? It's to overwhelm its competitors with sheer capital leverage. I presumed you understood this, Krisha. But it seems I was wrong.
I'm sorry, sir.
Alas, I have a meeting with the man in charge of the Roman garrison now. You will assist me with checking the books later, so I expect you'll not be tardy.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Should we look around a bit first? It looks like everything is pretty much locked up. I can actually leave this way? Can't go up there. That's got to be locked. Whee! Oh, what? I was expecting to drop in above and just start the conversation like, hi! I'm sorry, Carla. Keep it together. The Roman soldiers will be here soon. We should resolve this before they do. So what's gone on? And how can Adol help? I'm terribly sorry. I should have triple checked they were stored securely.
Who are you?
And no one's suspicious, that's for sure. I mean, that's a good question, actually. Have I sorted out an alternate name yet? I have something to discuss with you.
Do you now? Judging by your attire, I assume you're interested in taking post as a guard here. You'd be more than qualified if you can avoid being outwitted by a single measly thief.
Sounds like you had something stolen.
Yes, vile leeches, the lot of them. That is Pendleton's rightfully earned money. Krisha, Carla.
Yes, sir?
What can I do for you, Father?
Oh, you're the one.
An acquaintance of yours, Krisha?
Not exactly. I bumped into him on my way here.
You mustn't act so disorderly, Krisha. You'll never be a respectable member of the Pendleton Company like that.
I'm sorry.
In any case, speak to this man. Perhaps he may be of some use to us. And if not, compensate him and send him on his way. Krisha, I trust you'll handle this.
Of course, sir.
Carla, ensure nothing goes wrong while I'm gone. I leave the business in your hands.
I understand, Father. I bid you good luck.
This way, please. We can continue our discussion in the back room.
Wait, you're looking for information on Balduq Prison? So you're not here to find work then? I never said I needed a job anyway, yeah. No, just information.
No.
Oh, well... Balduq Prison is one of the most premier business partners here at Pendleton. So I'm afraid we can't just give their information away to one we've only just met. What, you can't? So you're telling me you will give away their secrets? So what if you hide me then? I'm not really sure I can. I'd have to ask first. You're a lot bolder than I'd taken you for at first glance. Carla! But as Krisha says, we can't hand information like that over without reason. Be that as it may, however... Krisha, you're excused. Huh? But what about... I know what Father said, but there's nothing to be gained from you being here right now. You'll be better off helping out at the counter. Oh. Okay. I'll go do that then. You'd have to chase her out. Now then, I'll be frank with you. You heard that our company earnings have been stolen, correct? Would you be interested in helping us uncover the culprit? Why me? Because this is as good a deal as you're going to find. I know of a hidden passage that leads to the prison. Find our perpetrator and it's yours. Why is there so many hidden passages around that you know of and no one else does? Why offer... Yeah, sounds too good to be true. Believe as you will, but we at Pendleton make it a point to always fulfill our contracts. If anything, this should attest to just how preoccupied we are over this burglary. I've not got a single clue as to when or how they managed to break into our vault, and neither does anyone else, it seems. Even our father has all but given up. We don't have anyone to look into it with what she's trying to do. That is pretty odd. Closed room mystery?
Well,
It certainly is. Both the garrison and the knights have yet to make much progress investigating. But I figure one who managed to escape Balduq Prison might prove more capable. Well, I call this as fair a proposal as any. Wouldn't you, Adol, Kristin? I need a better disguise stat. My protagonist in Falcom games are absolutely terrible at this. To be honest, he's gone a little bit further than Reed, but still. You know who I am. It's hard for anyone not to, given the uproar you've caused. I had an inkling you were him, and it seems my hunch was correct. That said, I wouldn't have bothered with this proposal had I planned on turning you in. So you can rest easy. Not while you're around, I can't. There's literally things in the chat already like, offer quickly. She knows. Get rid of the leak. Fine, I accept your offer. Let's not be menacing, Adol. We have a deal then. I appreciate your understanding. Let's get straight to business then. Your first order of business is to investigate the Shantytown. Shantytown? That's right. It's a sector to the northeast, as well as the subject of many a rumour lately. It seems its residents have been enjoying an odd increase in prosperity as of late. Ah, you suspect them then? Not for the time being, no. All I want is a look into the situation. The Shantytown is situated in this area. There are several routes through which you can reach it. The western side is guarded by Roman soldiers, preferable for you to be sure. You may want to try taking the underpass from the agricultural district. The entrance should be around here, right across from the river. It's seldom used and mildly dangerous, but that shouldn't be a problem for you. You can use the boat on the nearby pier to get to the other bank. Just report to me once you've discovered any substantial leads. Oh, and take this before you leave. A stipend? Yeah, it's obviously give you a stipend. A down payment of sorts. I imagine it will come in handy for your investigation. You can use it to buy any equipment or medicine you need, and on that note... Mild flower, glossy leaves, and faint drops. Those are medicinal ingredients. The clinic will know what to do with them. That'll be all. I look forward to hearing back from you, Adol. She's someone who knows how to use an easy-got tool. Be sure to visit the armory and the clinic before heading to the underpass. We have locations and more. Fast travel target, yeah. Or landmark. Upon selecting a destination, an arrow will point to its direction on the minimap. That's not too bad. You can fast travel. Which button is it? Just choose it on the map. That's fine by me. Explore thoroughly for more convenient fast travel. There is a path that leads to the Shantytown, but the guards are currently patrolling them. Use the underpass through the agricultural district instead. I wish you luck in your investigation. So is this the boats down by those kids then? See me, I can't exactly cross the river with a barrier there and all.
Take your time looking around. Let me know if I can help.
What do they sell? Skill experience gain +1 ain't bad. Blood Fang strength +10, 2% HP absorb, which is pretty good as well. But 10,000 in cash, then. I do not have. As Clear's most premier trading firm, the Pendleton Company is a natural target. But how in the world would anyone make it past our top-class security? I'm worried for Miss Creature as well. The chairman's always been a strict one. Indeed it has.
Thank you for shopping with us.
So you see the first hour of the game, first hour 10, was the fast start where you get thrown into the action and see little bits of it, and then you're unleashed into the world to now wonder what the hell you're doing next. So now over there is a blue thing that wasn't there before. The armory is where I want to go. And also all the way back there is another spot. Can't go there, as we know. Shadowcast subs up for the 41st month. Hello. How am I liking it so far? You know me and East. We get along easy together. And I've been dying to play modern East. Quite a while, you know? So, was that showing up as blue before? I think it was. We went through the back catalogue and all.
A treasure chest.
And then it was just interesting trying to wait until I got round to it again. Nothing happens there. Something to do later. So since playing East 8, I was looking forward to playing the next game past East 8. Of course, considering we started our journey in the series there, we had to wait quite a while for this one. Right, so that's checked out. Can't do anything there. Just gotta go to the other two spots first before something will appear that tells us to go anywhere else. By the looks of things. Let's see if I can buy some gear. Oh, you're that guy from before. I just about finished getting my shop up and running. Got all sorts of arms and equipment here, so feel free to look around. I can also enhance your weapons for you if you like. Just bring me the right materials and I'll get you all squared away. Purchasing equipment. You can buy enhanced weapons at the weapons shop. Enhance 2. Amount stat will increase. Amount stat will decrease. Yes, we understand. You can also use materials to enhance and strengthen your weapons. The Gothic sword is my weapon, so I can't buy new weapons, buy new gear, but not necessarily weapons.
Hey there.
So enhancing weapons requires copper ore. We have the 2 copper ore. It doesn't cost cash money. So I may as well give it 3 extra strength. Copper ore for the next one too.
Early bird gets the worm.
Oh wait, so you can just buy straight new weapons. Oops. Should have checked that first, right? Oops. Defense plus 33.
Great. Here you are.
It's a perfect fit.
I mean, should I just buy the broadsword then? Actually, I'll hold off the broadsword. I'll keep my cash for now.
Still need something?
We'll just have that. On closer inspection, you seem to know your way around a sword. You're a hieroglyph knight, a Roman soldier maybe. Your face tells me no. Nah, we're no ordinary tourists, that's for sure.
Alrighty then.
I'm being rumbled further. I'm being rumbled. Well, I can make up the extra strength distance by, I'll put this on now, because I've reached the money criteria to be able to buy an accessory, right? So let's get our carryover bonus. Put on the old seal ring. My crit rate is up 30% as well, which is quite a big spike of damage outside of just strength in general. I'm a fool. Maybe upgrading the stuff is better, I don't know. Also, there's one of those things there. Go on, Adol, you can make it. Wait. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Why? Why? Why, mysterious barrier? Why'd you do this to me? Welcome to Morel Clinic. Are you perhaps in need of a checkup, lad? Fit as a fiddle, actually. I'm just here for some medicine. That's what you say. Well, it's certainly the place for it. Though naturally, those who are actually sick take priority when it comes to prescriptions. We may be a clinic, but that doesn't necessarily mean our stock is plentiful. That said, I have a proposal for a sprightly young lad like yourself. Bring me a bottle and the requisite materials and I'll brew you whatever medicine you need for a nominal fee. What do you say? Sounds like we have a deal then. Yeah, why not start you off with this? Oh, thanks. The empty bottles are worth more than the ingredients themselves. It looks nice and sterile. That it is. See, this bottle was explicitly designed with medicinal use in mind. It's been specially treated to resist bacterial growth. I can see you already have the ingredients for a heal potion on you right now. We'll say we get that new bottle filled for you while you're here. By the way, we carry a number of solid medications here as well. Feel free to give them a look. Using a liquid medicine leaves you with an empty bottle, which you can then refill to get even more stuff. Brew medicine requires ingredients.
Are you hurt anywhere?
I need to brew.
Come to me right away.
So full potion. Oh, so it costs money as well, not just ingredients. A rise potion would be very nice for a revive and all that. We can make expellents, or we can buy expellents and sedatives, which cures confuse. But actually, everything requires materials. Let's get the heal potion then.
It's all yours.
And let's get at least one sedative,
Be mindful
just in
when
case
using
someone
that.
does have confuse.
Can I assist you with anything else?
Bring me a bottle on the materials now. Brew you medicine for a nominal fee. We need to get more. We need to get more.
You must take better care of yourself.
How do I earn more bottles? That should just about do it for preparations. You should probably head over to that agricultural district Carla mentioned. Yeah, but where do you want me to go to get to it? Where's the red marker? It is down there. So I guess I'll just go through there now, because it will allow me to.
Hello. Are you looking for something?
Ah, just slightly out of money.
Done already? Yes.
I could sell some revives. Well, no, I can't sell some revives. Don't be silly.
Need anything else?
No, I want your trinkets. Well, I've
Come
already got
again,
one
okay.
special accessory on, I guess. On the other side of things, there's no shield to put on. It's just leather armor. We'll go with the gothic sword and whatnot. We've only got one more slot there after all. Might not be a bad idea to drop another save before we head on down and start our infiltration. Just need to find a fairy for the empty bowl. That is how it works, yes. Anything that can revive me on KO. Oh, I didn't think I could jump off, but I did. I could.
Yes, got one.
Yes, let's just keep picking up the somewhat obvious collectibles. Some walls let you jump over them. After I retired, I started to help out with my wife's farm, but it's just been me and my son now, ever since she passed of old age. It's not the most exciting lifestyle, but nothing beats these peaceful days. Lots of kids here. Alright, everybody ready? Let's get started. Yeah, I'm ready. Hell, you do the water. That's the only thing you can do anyway. Felix and I will plant the seeds and lay the fertilizer. That leaves me in charge of loading. Thanks for always helping out, Felix. It's my day off, so I don't mind at all. Now, what do you say we finish this before you forgets home and surprise her? Okay. Great, we'll do this quickly but safely. Right, let's get to work. That's all the dialogue we're getting out of those kids. I can't talk to the chicken. What about the cow? Another one of these things.
Yes, got one.
There they are. Quick, let's eat them. Eat your fill. You see, she's fine with me eating them. The tastiest goodies. Now we just have to wait for them to go missing. We know what'll happen at some point, right?
Chest.
5 more potatoes. We're stealing from the farm now. Okay, so this is on the opposite side of this wall. Oh, I should probably find out a way to zoom out the mini-map more. I feel it could do a better job being zoomed out. Nothing over here. Chickens in the fields. What's up, lady? Phew. Next up is tending to those fields over there. Life's not been easy since becoming a Roman territory, especially with taxes on the rise. But I can gripe and groan all day if I want. Still, gotta weather the storm out either way. Indeed. Let me search for more of your goodies.
A treasure chest!
2 glossy leaves. Nope.
Oh, this is...
We've got to find whoever we can trade these things with, because they're obviously some kind of trade item, considering the amount of them I'm finding. The words are too faded for you to make out at the moment. Oh, okay. Seems some graffiti is more important than the others. The gold-stained glow of the cresting dawn, the songbirds' chirps, the waking trees, the Grand Loire's river's majestic gleam. Truly is our water brim with delight. Truly. A shop? What could this be? You've really got to have your way to come this far out. Sorry to say, but we didn't have much of a view to speak of over here. But we do have plenty of produce, if you fancy buying some, freshly picked too. Every one of our crops is bathed in sun and bursting flavour. You have my word on that. What do you sell?
Find everything you need. Take as long as you need.
Flour, tomato, and red cheese. Heals 500 HP. Well, I don't have a need for 500 HP heal, but I'll remember this. We've been a family of farmers for generations now. It's a humble life, but one we're proud of. Filled to the brim with tasty veggies galore.
Come back soon, you hear?
So how long do you reckon it'll be until all those creatures go missing?
Oh, this is...
You saw nothing! I was expecting there to be a barrier. There was not. That's where I'm going.
a treasure chest!
All of a sudden, no barrier. Must remember, not everything has a barrier wall. Yeah, well, Adol can't swim, no, but Adol can sometimes get something that allows him to breathe underwater, so we'll trust in that. Oh my goodness, looking at the minimap and the areas I have to clear here, do I have to, like, actually really go close to all these areas to get the full 100% mapping? That's a serious thing to consider. Do I have to, like, go into all these corners? Is it going to be like Memories of Celceta again? Having to go around the outside of the minimap to fit in the black spots outside of the map to get the 100% map clearance? Let's hope that that's not how things turn out. Oh god. Pretty please. Pretty please. Like, do I have to go through all, like, these gaps to map? I'm glad you don't die. Or you don't even lose any health, even. Alright, so this is the boat I want to take, is it? The entrance to the underpass appears to be on the other side, just as Carla said. She said to use a small boat to cross, but it seems occupied at the moment. Maybe you could use your gift as a monstrum instead. Monstrums can use their gifts even when in the town of Balduq. Why couldn't I have done this earlier? Press R2 when it appears, use Crimson Line. So I'll just randomly turn into myself.
Crimson Line!
Well, yeah, could have let me have that earlier. Can I just claw myself out now? No, I need to go back. I need to go back. Oh, you magnificent, your majesty, the king of our beloved land of Glia. Not a day passes by where I do not pray for the eternal prosperity of your glorious reign. Can I go back? Oh, even better back. Oh, I failed. I know. What?
Yeah.
Trying to go over here, not over there. Can I not make it onto that roof? No! Maybe I actually have to jump via the water wheels then. Oh, it won't actually even let me go anywhere else for now. Okay. I'm stuck going forward. That makes more sense. It's just like the barrier you ran into at the main gates of the city. You won't be able to move ahead with this in the way. you doing here, Crimson King? Let me guess, barriers blocking your way. Those things make it pretty tough to get around the city when you're starting out. These gifts are handy and all, but sheesh, at what cost, am I right? Yeah, walking around the street and keep walking into invisible walls. Did all the monsters have to deal with this? Yep, it was the same for me as it is for you. If you want in, try searching around the agricultural district to start. I'd hang back to help and all, but I've got some other business to take care of. Besides, gotta conserve my strength for those Noxes. Not that we have a choice in them. Catch you later. That's not fair. There appears to be some sort of condition for passing the barriers in the city. You have no other choice but to explore the agricultural district as White Cat suggested. So game said no that way, the game said no the way I'm supposed to go. The Monstrum Curse prevents you from advancing to areas blocked by barriers. Barriers untraversable to monstrums can be found all over town. A monstrum can only pass the barrier once certain conditions are met. Search for a way through to continue your adventures in Balduq. Are those ears and tails real? I'd assume yes.
Crimson wine!
As much as their forms are real? That's how I'd look at it. Huh. So seemingly I can't jump that. Oh no, now I've got double jump again. I have access to double jump again. That's nice. Oh, I guess the condition I need to sort is somewhere about here. Can I climb this? Oh, I can. Is that a landmark up there? I didn't realise. Oh, okay. No, I can't. Well, I guess this is our goal. What happens? Monsters have appeared in the city. They're colourful too.
These creatures Lemures. Good day, Crimson King.
Why isn't anybody panicking?
It seems we're the only ones who can see them. You needn't worry, though. The monsters cannot hurt them. But supposedly, they have the capability of calling forth the Grimwald Nox. Let us deal with them now before the situation escalates.
Combat! Ah! I just got wiped out. I learned a new skill.
You are quite proficient.
Yeah, I am quite proficient. I just completely forgot you were talking. Sorry. Rising slash. $30 Nox. Adol learned a new skill during battle. Learning assigning skills. Yeah, I literally did it anyway because we know how to do it. The higher your level, the easier it is to spark to a new skill. Assigned skills and SP costs are displayed at the bottom right hand side of the screen. Yeah, I just did it. It's all good. I forgot to inform you that we cannot stop here. More. That ship has already left the port, as it were. I will assist you in eliminating the rest. Touch the black pillars strewn about Balduq to initiate a battle with the Lemures. You'll be able to transform the Crimson King and use battle commands upon initiating combat. Lemures are special beings not of this world that only appear in the world of Grimwald Nox. Defeat them to acquire special materials. And also fill up that counter towards the moon. So if I do all of these, I'm guessing that I will fill that counter up. The quick in and out of battle, eh? You can receive certain bonuses during combat. An aerial combo, keeping an enemy airborne to obtain bonus experience and skill finishes. Finishing an enemy off with the skill to regain half of its SP costs. That's what we always want to be doing. Ow. Ow. Maybe I don't want to get hit like that, to be perfectly fair. A fine job, Crimson King. Perhaps a short break is in order. Breaks are for the weary. This sounds good to me. Let's chat. I need to learn more. There's a release tile nearby. Standing upon it should heal you immediately. In any event, let us take care of the rest once you've regained your strength. Stand still while the field tooth also slowly recover HP, but standing on the tile will be a lot faster, and it will not work inside dungeons until we maybe get an item. That's the rule, right? I did get hit a little bit. Oh! Also, I can now really explore the place by the look of it. So while I'm up and out and about... Okay, now you're just going to have me running around everywhere going whoop-de-doo. There's something here. But it's down there. Didn't I already check it out? Yeah, I already checked this one out. As a sylvan bird retires to its nest of field-born flowers retreat into slumber. Good night, my darling babe. Swaddled in gleam in the stars above. May your dreams be ever sweet. I had not checked that one. The question is, at what point can I get up these things? Well, now we're cooking. There's the treasure chest, look.
A treasure chest!
Hey! Get some more raisins. There's a blue thing up there. And now it's started an endless cycle of exploration where we should be actually continuing on with our adventure. Shh, I'm not a monstrum.
Yeah!
Whee!
Yes! Got one!
A vicious cycle has just been created.
Oh, this is...
Of me exploring pretty much everywhere. Wow. Here we go. The game's opened up now, hasn't it?
A treasure chest!
1,000 gold? How do I get up out here? Good question. Whee!
Crimson wine!
Whee! Sorry, what was my mission again?
Crimson wine!
I have the freedom of the town now. This is ace. There's more blue things. Okay, maybe I should focus on the actual mission in mind, yeah? Well, I saw a blue thing, so I'm going to get the blue thing.
Oh, this is...
Whee!
I saw a monstrum!
No, you didn't! Stop lying!
Oh, this is...
Wah! I just want to talk to this guy. Hi. Phew, finally, that's one chimney down. Holy mother of Monstrum! Fine weather we're having. Yeah, I was thinking the same. You know, you're a lot nicer than people make you out to be. I'm pretty much always up cleaning chimneys, so feel free to say hi if I roost across again. Sure thing, kiddo. Don't question it. Just accept it. Okay, I should probably head back, but I see more goodies.
Crimson wine!
Where am I going? Oh, I can't reach that one. That one's actually out blocked. Distractions. Oh no, this is what open world games do though, isn't it? This is like Breath of the Wild does and stuff like that. How do I get there then? I guess we have to work that out, or maybe jump from the very top. Yeah, jump from the very top. Off I go. Ooh, red chest.
A treasure chest!
No!
Yeah!
There's loads of blue things here. You're telling there's no way for me to get higher? There we go. A Warlord Elixir has been acquired. It's not bad sounding. Warlord Elixir does what? Base max SP plus 5. Hi, I didn't mean to fall down from above. I wanted to check out that thing that's up the very top, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to get up there. I think that's one. I gotta really work out that stuff. Work out the jumping and the mechanics. Essentially, I've got to start running before I reach the edge and not end up skipping like that. I think anyone's like suspicious of the person who keeps turning back to normal every 2 seconds. That was probably not the best angle to go from, considering I can just climb up. I want to figure out how to get up there. How am I getting on top of this church properly? Seems there's no grab points on the church. A bit of creative jumping, I can make it, right? If there's no grab point though, I can't make any higher. That's the landmark.